So this is a video about explaining the installation of a water ionizer like this benchtop ionizer and how to hook it up on a mixer tab. So what we do first is we're going to unscrew the air rider from the tab. Sometimes you need a spanner for that. There are riders here where a spanner can latch on. So the next one is we need to make sure that there's no rubber seal in there anymore. And then we take the kit from the water ionizer, which is the tap diverter kit. It contains a rubber seal in the adapter ring and a rubber seal in here in the tap diverter. So first we actually screw on the adapter ring. And then, once we've done that, we screw on the tap diverter valve. So once we've done that, we're already nearly halfway there. So we unscrew the nut here. We push on the tubing onto first, sorry, nearly forgot that. Important, that needs to go on first and then push this on. Sometimes that's a bit hard. I have to use my right hand because I'm a right-hander. So that needs a bit more muscle. Sometimes it helps to warm that up a little bit on the hot water. See, it came off just now. So you can see that that is probably the hardest to do. But once you've got it on like that, you're fine. And then you push your screw, the nut on and tighten it. Again, you have to push it a little bit in to actually reach the thread. So stage 2 done. Stage 3 is now we need to connect the tubings. There are two tubings, one for the water in, which is the one we just connected now. So what we do here is we need to make sure that we go into the right ports. So here, in order to disconnect, I'll just demonstrate it again, with this one here. First it was connected like that. In order to disconnect, we need to hold that O-ring and pull it out. Only when you hold the O-ring against, you actually can pull it out. In order to connect the tubing, about 20 millimeters from the end, you can make yourself a mark to guide you, and then you push it in all the way. And to make sure that it's actually secure, you pull it and you see it can't come out. So that is connected, and you also make sure that it goes into the in port. Where it says in, that's where the water goes in. Now we connect the outlet. It says out here. And so this tubing here also gets pushed in. And at the end we just put those tubings into the right brackets and stand up the unit. Make sure that the power is connected as well, which you saw here. And then we are ready to run the ionizer. So that means you plug it in. And make sure that the tubing, the outlet tubing goes into the sink. And then the last thing you do is, in order to run the ionizer, you flick the lever of the tap diverter valve horizontally. And then you turn on the water. If you would find, like with Vene here, it could happen that there's water splashing out. So that means it hasn't been tightened properly. So you have to tighten here further and so we'll leave it with that.